Are you looking to improve your vehicle's horsepower and torque, but you also want a more aggressive sound as well? Look no further than the Flowmaster OUTLAW and American Thunder exhaust systems. Stay tuned to learn more. Let's take a closer look at our OUTLAW kit. So the OUTLAW kit, as you can see, is consisted of stainless steel construction. And these are all mandrel bent tubes, and it's precision built, so it's going to fit perfectly and everything is going to work exactly as intended. Now this is a 3-inch tube, so exhaust is going to flow efficiently and quickly throughout your system and through your vehicle, giving you that additional performance as far as horsepower and torque are concerned. Now moving on, we have our hardware kit. Now the install on this kit is going to be super easy to do. You're going to be able to do this with tools around the house and the hardware kit, nothing else. So no cutting, no welding required. It's all going to be what you need to do is going to be in the kit. Now, onto the important pieces of the kit. This was important, but this is what's going to make that sound happen. So we have our Super 10 muffler and our 4-inch tips. Now these are ceramic tips, and altogether, the size of the 10, because it's so small, it's going to pack a huge punch in that sound department, and the 4-inch ceramic tips are going to only improve on that. Now altogether, this is a 3-inch inlet and a 3-inch outlet as well, and they've configured this to work with both out the side or out the back applications, so depending on your preference, they've got a solution for you. Now with the OUTLAW covered, let's move on to the American Thunder. So the American Thunder is similar to the OUTLAW in a few different ways. The number one way is going to be that this still features a 3-inch tube, which is still going to give us that aggressive sound, but it's also going to give us that increased performance as far as horsepower and torque are concerned. They're all mandrel bent as well, so precision is a huge factor in this build. It's going to fit your vehicle perfectly. The one thing that you want to note about this kit, however, is that the inlet is going to be 3-inch, and a lot of the tubing is going to be 3-inch. However, the outlet on the muffler is going to be 2.5-inch. So for that reason, you're still going to have your additional horsepower and torque, but you're going to have a little bit of a less aggressive sound when compared to the OUTLAW kit. Now moving on to the hardware is much of the same as far as the OUTLAW kit was concerned, but because, again, the 2.5-inch outlets, you're going to have a little bit different hardware to accommodate that. Now, for the muffler itself, this is a Super 40 muffler. So with the OUTLAW kit, you saw the Super 10. Now the Super 10 was very small, gave us a really loud, aggressive sound, packed a big punch. The Super 40 is going to allow our air and our exhaust to have more room to be muffled. So it's not going to be as aggressive, it's going to muffle the sound a little bit more. It's going to give you that more of a classic Flowmaster sound. Now this kit is also paired with 2 stainless steel tips, and this is a 3.5-inch tip at the end, so it's going to again give us that classic sound that we're looking for. Now this kit also, like the OUTLAW kit, was designed to go out the back or out the side depending on your preference. Now we've talked about the differences, let's talk about some of the similarities now. So some of the similarities are going to include this is made in the United States of America, both kits are, so quality is a huge factor in the design of this product, and they're also covered by limited lifetime warranties. So if you ever have any problems, Flowmaster has you covered. Alright, we have our Flowmaster exhaust kit installed now. As you can see, the thing that we did a little bit differently here is that we did paint the ends and the tips black. That way it would match the rest of our build overall. Now this is the American Thunder as opposed to the OUTLAW kit, so it is going to be a little bit more mild. Still aggressive though, still very aggressive sounding, but more mild than the OUTLAW. Now the entire installation took us about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes actually, so anywhere between that range you can expect to complete this installation. Another thing to note is that you can take the pipes out of the back of the vehicle or the side. For our build, we did choose to go out the back as you can see. With that covered, let's let you hear how they sound.